So when you get leeks out of the garden, or if you've gone to the grocery store, you want to make sure, first of all, that those are really nice looking green tops. If they're very dried out, well, then you know that they're old. And right here, where it starts to change color, you want to take those top leaves off. Now, a lot of people save those and put them back in their compost if you have a garden, or you could also use them to flavor stock, so you don't have to throw them away. But we're going to be working only with this light green and white part of the leek. So then you want to trim the stem end. Take that off. And then we want to cut down the leeks, and this is where we have to do our detective work because they may be very dirty. That's why I was at the sink just getting off the outside dirt, but there may be dirt on the inside as well. And if there is, well, then you've got to take them back and really give them a good washing. So we want to cut these in half lengthwise. And you see how beautiful they look. I think people really overlook the benefits of using leeks in cooking. So now we're going to cut these in half, just like that, and add them to the leeks that I already have ready for you right here. So there are our leeks all ready to go, prepared, as we're going to use them in the casserole. And now what we need to do is get a cream sauce going. So in a saute pan, we want to have a little bit of butter, about 2 tablespoons of butter. Unsalted butter, because that's what Italians love to cook with. So we have 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter in here, and we're going to make a roux. So we want to make a blonde roux. In other words, we don't want a brown roux. We don't want something that's going to change color. We want something that's going to just be white, blonde. So for that, we need 2 tablespoons of flour. So we put the flour in, and then we want to mix this around until this is smooth. Every time I make leeks, I always think of Nero, the Roman emperor, who loved to eat leeks because he felt that it kept his vocal cords lubricated, and he loved to sing. So Nero was a great one for using leeks in cooking in his, of course, royal kitchen. So once you have a smooth paste like this, then we want to add either some half and half or cream. And you add that slowly. You don't want any lumps. And we're going to cook this just until we have something that thickens up a little bit. I like to say until it coats the back of a spoon. Let's give this a little bit of salt, not too much. And I like to use some dry mustard with this. So that goes in, a little dried mustard, and just a pinch of pepper, not too much, just a little bit. So we whisk this until it's thick. That's all there is to that. And we'll get out our casserole. And you want some butter in your casserole, so some melted butter. Spread it around in a casserole dish, and your oven is on at 350 degrees. So once you do this, you just want to take those leeks and place them cut side down in your casserole dish. It's very mild flavor, delicious. It's a great side dish. It's great if you're a vegetarian and you don't like anything but vegetables for cooking. This is a great one to have, and it's different, something unusual that you don't have every day. So line up as many as you can. I think I can get all these in here maybe. Spread that nicely over the top. We're going to cover this with some foil so it bakes nicely. And then we want to add some tarragon. This is fresh tarragon, just sprinkled over the top. Don't use dried because that doesn't have any flavor at all. So here's some beautiful fresh tarragon that came out of my garden. Has a nice smell to it. And then we want some cheese with this. And here we have fior di latte, which is cow's milk mozzarella cheese. And we should really use a cheese knife for this. I don't know what I did with mine. Here it is. It's a cheese knife, and this helps you cut the cheese nicely into pieces. So we just want to cut this up into small pieces, and we're going to spread this over the leeks. Now you can begin to think about what a nice velvety taste this is going to have. So just put the mozzarella over the top. Does this look good? Great thing to do with leeks. And then just because I'm in a cheese mode today, we're going to add some grana padano. Doesn't that look good? I mean, never overlook leeks. This is terrific. Let's put it all on. And now, all we have to do is cover this with foil. Our oven is preheated, 350 degrees. Not going to take very long, about 25-30 minutes. I'll take the cover off at the end and maybe just let it brown up a little bit on the top. And that leek casserole is all ready to enjoy.